Hello traders and welcome back to the Forex Geek, where we dive deep into the tools that can help you make smarter trading decisions. In today's video, we are exploring the Ichimoku Scalping Strategy, which is a method designed for quick trades in fast-moving markets. You will learn how to use the Ichimoku Cloud effectively to identify entry points, confirm trends, and manage risk with precision. Stay tuned until the end to gain a complete understanding of this strategy and elevate your trading approach. So without wasting any much of your time, let's get started. First of all, we'll talk about the Ichimoku Cloud and then we'll get down to the strategy. So the Ichimoku scalping strategy is a method that combines the Ichimoku indicator with the fast-paced nature of scalping to identify short-term trading opportunities. This strategy uses the Ichimoku Cloud, which is a multifunctional tool that provides insights into trend direction, support and resistance levels, and market momentum. It is particularly effective for traders who need quick, actionable signals in volatile markets. Now, this is the Ichimoku Cloud on our charts. Is the indicator on our chart, and it consists of five main components. As you can see, there are so many components on the chart and elements on the chart. We have so many lines. I will explain all of them right now. So the five components consist of the conversion line, the baseline, the span A, span B, and the lagging span. Five of them. Each of these elements plays a specific role in analyzing market conditions. For example, the conversion line, which is the blue line, conversion line reflects short-term momentum. It's actually a 9 period line, 9 period moving average. So something like a moving average but dynamic. And the baseline is 26 periods moving average, and it reflects mid-term trend direction. Then we have the lagging span, which plots a line 26 periods back of price action. And we also have and this lagging span helps confirm trend strength by comparing current prices to past prices. Then we have the cloud, and the cloud is formed by the span A and the span B. The span B is actually 52 periods moving average, and the cloud itself acts as a dynamic support and resistance zone, while the lagging span helps confirm trend strength by confirming current prices to past prices. And that is that for the components. When applied to scalping, the Ichimoku Cloud focuses on identifying key moments when price action interacts with these elements. For instance, a breakout above or below the cloud often signals potential bullish or bearish trends. We have a breakout above the cloud here. We have a breakout below the cloud here. You see that? And we have a breakout below the cloud here, a breakout above here, and we have a breakout below right here. So this signals potential trend change and trend direction. Like I said, the breakout above the cloud is considered as bullish for bullish trends, and the breakout below the clouds is considered for bearish trends. Additionally, crossovers between the conversion line and the baseline can indicate potential trade setups. These signals they are particularly useful for scalpers who rely on precise timing to enter trades. For example, we have the crossover happening here, the conversion line going above the baseline, and this signals a bullish confirmation for your trade to confirm the trend. To verify the trend, you wait for a break above the cloud. To confirm your trend, you wait for these crossovers. And also another confirmation is the lagging span. Now the lagging span is this green line plotted 26 periods back. It helps confirm current price action with past prices, and it should be above price if we are bullish, and if we are bearish it should be below price. So by breaking down all of these components and understanding their interactions, you gain a clear view of market dynamics, and you know how to use it. You know that this clarity is essential for scalping, where quick decisions are critical. So the first step, if you want to trade with the Ichimoku scalping strategy, is to first set your chart to a 5-minute time frame, which is ideal for scalping as it balances quick price action with reliable signals. So we are on the 5-minute time frame because we are scalping. If you're day trading, you can go to the 15 minutes, to the 1 hour. If you're swinging, you could go to the 4 hour, to the daily. We are scalping, so we are on the 5-minute chart. And the first step, like I said, is to focus on identifying the trend direction. Now on the 5-minute, you can see we are bullish, and you should confirm that on the 1 hour we are also bullish. And you can see the time we had all those crossovers and confirmation, which was right here. As you can see, we are bullish on the 1 hour. Before you take any trade on the shorter time frames, on the lower time frames, ensure that you confirm your trend from the overall time frames. Now these are several confirmations, several bearish confirmations we had on the 5-minute time frame. You can see on the 1 hour we are also bearish with several break of structures to the downside. So all of these are confirmations. So as you can see, once we have confirmed our trend with the 1 hour, we switch back to the 5 minutes to take our entries. Do not take any trade solely based on your lower time frames. Ensure you confirm the trends using higher time frames as well. I use the 1 hour because we are scalping and this is quick market movements. We don't want to go to the 4 hour to confirm. Use the 1 hour to confirm. Now we are bullish, and also you can see on the 5-minute we have a break above the cloud. You can see the crossover happening here, the lagging span above price. So just looking for areas where we can enter our buy signal. You can see these areas as this. You can use your price action. This is a key level, so looking to take a buy from this key level. It's not advisable once you see all of your confirmations you just place a buy wherever. No, you should wait for several other confirmations. You can use a market structure shift above this level, confirming the break to the upside before placing your buy trades. Stops below this low, take profits all the way 1:2 risk to reward ratio. Also, you can also use key levels, which is a support and resistance. We have this major key level here. We're using S&R. This is a major key level. So you could just place your buy entry from when price interacts with the key level here. Stops below. Place your stops below the key level, which is here, areas where our key level is valid or free, which is areas like this one. Or you could also place your stops here below the cloud. Place your stops below the cloud like this, and your take profits all the way up. Place your take profits all the way up. Now we are just basically talking about this zone right here. This is a major zone. Is a major zone with the key level, the actual level being this line I marked out. We've talked about support and resistance in our videos on this channel. I would advise you to go and watch them. We have a whole lot of them covered. So this is the line where we have the most interaction with price, and you can see price reacting off of that line inside this big demand zone which we have here. And now you can see price moving all the way up. If this is too complicated for you, you could just use the normal market structure shift, which I advise most traders to use. We have a break above this high, which is the normal break of structure, and place our trades here, stop loss below this low, and take profits all the way. And for short trades, we'll just be looking at, you can see this one, we had the market structure shift here. So we just need to place our sell here and stop loss above the high. Take profits at a 1:2, 1:1.5. This we are scalping, remember, so we should always be quick to take our profits and also set our break-evens to avoid gains moving against us. We have another cross here, and you can see the market structure shift happening right here. Remember, I would advise to use market structure shift, stop loss above the high or above the cloud. I'll choose above the high. Take profits all the way down 1:2, 1:3. Remember, you are scalping. Now, if you don't want to use the market structure shift, you could just use uh, our key levels. We have a key level here, price reacting off of that. It's a key level, a major one at that. Price has been reacting and interacting with that area in price. And if you just want to mark out the zone, you can mark this zone out here. See, that is our key level. I will just place our sell trades as price reacted from that area. Take profits all the way down. And I'll have a break to the upside here. But at the same time, you can see this break to the upside doesn't coincide with our lagging span. Our lagging span here is moving below price. When our lagging span is below price, we don't look to take our entries. Yes, we have this crossover here, but our lagging span is below price, so we can't necessarily take this buy trade. Now we have another example here. The crossover, remember, the break below price, the lagging span below price, and have our break of market structure to the downside happening here. So just place our sell at that break, stop loss above this high, and take profits all the way 1:2, 1:3, all the way down. And that's how you can use the Ichimoku scalping strategy. It's not difficult. I advise you go and back test it and go and practice it. Risk management is critical in scalping due to its fast-paced nature. So place your stop loss just beyond key levels like the cloud boundary or your price action. Measure market key level support and resistance. And for take profits, aim for 10 to 20 pips depending on market volatility and your risk tolerance. By following these steps, you can effectively apply the Ichimoku scalping strategy to capture short-term opportunities while maintaining disciplined risk management. Alright traders, we've come to the end of today's video. Engage with us in the comments below. We want to hear about your experiences. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss out on more tips and strategies. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video.